Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. Welcome to the most
heretical
stream on the internet. Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for Microtopia. As I mentioned on Sunday, still having today's video, whatever it was. Still having weird audio issues, largely because I don't have my headphones, because I broke them. That was a bit of feedback. Yeah, I need to figure out what was going on with that. I did fix it, but I don't know if it's a permanent fix or not. So, yeah, I'm not sure. There's still odd things going on that, like, putting in some other device into, like, audio listening device into my system has screwed it up, and I just haven't been able to figure out exactly what it's doing right now. But hopefully the game audio is not duplicated, and hopefully I'm not duplicated. It was just a calendar in there that was duplicated. But I think I caught that one as to what part of the reason was for that. But yeah, something's still not right with the way this is going, and I'm not sure what the deal is with it. But we'll get through it and figure it out and do all the things. So we're going to get back into Microtopia. Last time we left off doing energy colliding. Something screwy indeed. Doing energy colliding and seeing if we can also get these yellow energy bubbles, consolidated finally completely here on the main island, and then switch over to consolidating it as much as humanly possible or antily possible. I don't know, whatever. But we do have a lot of work to do in order to get that far, and also try to continue expanding into other technologies and other things. I know I haven't switched yet. I'm just yammering. So let's go ahead and switch into the game and see what we can figure out. So we have this, and we are making the green bubbles, but it's kind of very slow, largely because these things do take a decent amount of time. So we need to expand this production a bit. Also, we might need more ants in here because of the pathing and the trails and things, but I think we need more of these in general. The problem is they required something extravagant, like 10 glass, 3 diodes, and glass is a problem. Oh, right, we were going to set up the thing to break down... No, we are doing that. Oh, there was issues with this. Ah, yes. This is what Grasping mentioned last time. We need to fix that. Otherwise it doesn't work. There's still something weird going on here, maybe? Oh, right. I have it based on the light bulbs. Right, okay. Never mind. So we'll have to wait on that. We have to get more light bulbs in here, which means we need more flyers. It may just come down to making more flyers more often. Making them from younger ants. We may have to stop doing science to get more into the flyers. That could do it as well. But we'll have to see how that plays out. And yeah, getting this yellow energy consolidated, because as far as I can tell, it is more efficient. Because the green energy is worth 3 units of energy, and the yellow is only worth 1, so this is a 2-to-1 smash it, so it makes free energy. So I think it's worth it to do that, although apparently I never set these recipes. Interesting that they auto work. We're progressing through science to see the possibilities. Yeah, there was something in science we were saving up for. I don't remember what it was now. Oh, radio stockpile. That's what we were saving up for. So we're going to do that. It was the battery ant, which is way the heck up here someplace. That is our next goal right there, the battery worker ant. So we have a while to go before we can get there. I don't really know why I care about this LED terminal. Why I care about light and color. Maybe there's a reason to care about it, but I don't know that I care about it. The ant launcher we also kind of passed on for now at least, but everything else I think I've unlocked up to this point. The thumper, I get what it's for, but it's a lot of science points or inventor points, and I don't really get why I need it. Because I don't think it's worth it. We also need to get Energy Pod 3 unlocked, but we need to have... Oh, we did get this one. And so we're unlocking that next. There we go, actually. That's unlocked. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to save up for this thing. Oopsie. Uther, welcome in. So we need to do a lot more work now toward saving up science points. And these things are expensive too. These smart dispensers, 10 copper, which we aren't flying over very quickly, and 1 LED, which we aren't making very efficiently either. This is a problem. This design is a problem. I just don't really know how to fix it. Yeah, it's a bit of a conundrum. I mean, I could I don't know how to fix it in a way that it'll work permanently yet. So we need to work on that a bit. That building is a pain, yeah. I mean, I think one way to do it would be to have all 3 of them routing past the this point here, but that just makes everything a spaghetti mess. And the reason that might work is because then no matter who goes through it, they can get the output, kind of similar to what we've done with the other buildings here. But even these would have an issue, I think. No, maybe not. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's kind of a, you know, organizing these ants is kind of a pain. And I think I'm just going to have some that die every so often because I'm just not going to figure out every possible fix for all of them. But that's probably okay too. Okay, I think I want to move... I don't want to move these guys over there further because I want them to be right after that bubble there. I think you had 1 ant on it and had them circle around checking to see if they were carrying items or not before moving on to the next item. Yeah, that's the only way that I can think of too. And then they have to put the item down. So then you want a stockpile or something for them to put the item down. And then you've got this stockpile of these items that they didn't need. And then do you do another dispenser where they can grab that item rather than grabbing the one? It just seems like it's a lot of hassle for what it does. And really, honestly, I'm starting to feel like that for this game in general. It seems like there's a lot of hassle that goes into making something once you get past at least the basics, which is not good for a factory game if they want you to keep playing. So hopefully we can get through some of this, but that's not always the most ideal. So it's time probably to get rid of this and consolidate it down here. But before we do, I definitely want to tighten this area up. As we talked about, we left it this wide open, not really knowing what all of these flowers would look like fully consolidated. But now that we have almost all of them consolidated, we know that we can spend a good chunk more of this area being consolidated in. So let's do another row here at least. Maybe a second one even. Get these guys all consolidated down into a much smaller area here before we this is gonna no, actually it didn't. Before we bring the other ones into it. And I'm probably gonna add a couple more ants into this loop before we're done with it. I think one more row up here would be good. It might kill, but no, it didn't kill any of these, which is good. Let's see, Kelzamar, welcome in. Thank you for claiming first. One of the things that's not working is any of the monitoring that OBS has. I'm not getting that output. I don't know why I'm not getting that output, but I'm not getting that output. So I don't know if that means that I won't even hear alerts and things, but yeah. Let's do one more here. It's gonna get rid of a couple of these flowers, but that's okay because, well, we have lots of room, so we have lots there. And I think the rest of them are consolidating. The other ones in here would be just about perfect. We'll go around the edges and do the loop check. But I do want to put a couple more ants in here to get them started. and then stop letting new ants into this area. That doesn't mean that we're going to chase them out, but we're not going to let them into this area so that we get all of them good to go. Let's push this stuff over here so that we have dead headphones. Blame Caledon. Yes. Well, and I'm especially blaming Caledon because I asked him what headphones he uses, and he's like, "Oh, I use these $250 ones." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not spending that on headphones." So I am using my AirPods for now in Bluetooth mode, just kind of a fun thing. Yeah, it's they work fine, but there's just weird sound related stuff going on with my computer now. I'm not sure what the source of it is, because I tried hooking the headphones back up, and then it's just like, well, that doesn't work either. And I'm like, well, but OBS always has, make it easier with the banana hat. I had that thought, yes, and most of the hats really. I don't have to take the headphones off or fiddle with the headphones, put the hat back on. And so, at least for right now, I'm going to use the AirPods. I don't know if it'll be a permanent thing, but at least it'll be a for now thing. How is the mining or collection of green energy going up here? Not good. Not good at all. They are not keeping up. And that might be because we don't have enough plants to collect from here. That is fine. Yeah, for you guys it is. It's just like the way that things behave is being weird. So yeah. But I don't know that I can harvest any more of this, because there's one here, but otherwise we're pretty much dry. So I think I have as many of these working as I can. We definitely need to start out by not having as many haulers here as we have. So let's decommission maybe 2 of them, or well, reduce the quantity by 2 so that as they decommission themselves, we come back down. And then these things are currently sourcing from over there, and they need to retarget over here. And I need to go through and do this kind of everywhere. Like, who else is sourcing from this stockpile? Just you. Really? Okay. So all of these now, which there's only 3 of them left, here, are all sourcing from here. These 2 are both sourcing from here. And that's sourcing from wherever, because it's one of the universal ones. You're getting any greens you can find. What about this? Oh, this is sourcing from anywhere as well. It's one of the magic ones. So that's good. So I think we're okay now with letting this downsize and compressing it in and stuff. Is that the last ant right there? Yes, it is. And your age is quite old. Maybe I just go and pull you off, because you're going to be there for a while and I don't want to wait. So let's pave this over now. Not with those, but with these. I'll have to chase those out another way. Do items. Recommended $50 option from last year. Okay. I haven't looked into any yet, really, other than the ones that IT Machinist told me about that he uses the other night, but otherwise no, I haven't looked into any. In-ear audio recommended audio files. Yeah, I'm kind of at this point kind of open to whatever. because I haven't used anything other than Super Aura headphones in a long time. Oh, that's right. That's that. You're still drilling, right? Okay, good. I should be able to get rid of this. Alright, let's go around and look for flowers in any excess areas. Hyper X, which they were gifts, know how much they were? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure the previous pair that I had, eventually what broke was a plastic housing around a piece of metal, some kind. What broke on the ones that I just replaced was a plastic housing, or definitely a plastic housing around a piece of metal. And so I want to probably try to get rid of the plastic structure, but I don't want to pay $200 and something for a set of headphones either. Right, I think this is clean. I don't see any flowers in extraneous places. So I think all the flowers are here in this area. Now we have to make sure they're all being picked up, but it looks pretty good. A couple more in there. Got stuck. Maybe we'll take that over, go. Yeah, I just wanted to look around here and see what we had open. What might not be getting picked up. Like this one here is probably not getting picked up. We do that, that might be better. We draw the line? Yeah, I could. I'm being lazy though and don't want to do it. But at least I can come through and look through it and see what's getting picked up and what's not. Kind of be nice if you could, if there was like an overlay where you could see everything that's being picked up and thus see the things that aren't. This one's not being picked up at all here. And thus see the things that aren't as well. That would be kind of nice. Yeah, I might end up redrawing the line a little later, like after they've gotten a chance to grow. Let's go up to 14 for this, and we'll see how the balance works out. We're using the green so fast that we can't even consider making energy pods 3, but I do want to look at the recipe for it. Can I make another one of these yet? No, we need, oh, we got the glass. And yeah, that's here. Okay. I want to take a look at the recipe. No, I'm 3 glass short. Is that because this is sitting in here? Yeah, there's that. That's a flaw in what I have. But if I put you in here, I can at least try to get. Okay, and then you left. But it was enough to do what I wanted it to do. So, if we look at Fused Energy Pod 2, it's 2 to 1 of those. No energy value on this just yet, which doesn't surprise me. I think I can't do that. Let's see. Let's take this one. and come out and go this way with that green energy. And then come back this way. Too far. I just want to see what that looks like. And then I'm going to put one of these over here. Maybe over here further. Set to blue energy. And do a thing on that. Old guy there. I want to see what blue energy looks like. It's probably going to be 8? 7? Somewhere in there. Should be more than 5. You're combining 2 3s. 3 plus 3 should be at least 6. But these are 1 and 1 make 3, so I'm guessing this is 3 and 3 makes 7. Maybe 8. We'll see. It'll pop up here as soon as they put that in the stockpile. Oh, it might be 10. Ooh. 7. 7 times. Do I want to keep doing that? At this point? I think we need to do more. I think we need to do more. Get more green going first. So let's take this out, reattach you there, pull this away just so that I don't wonder what's going on. So there must be a fourth one that's. No, the fourth one would be higher than. The fourth one would be like 15. That isn't it either. But let's hook this one up to make green. And we need number 7 for that. There. Then we do this, that, here. Goes up to 6. Wow, nice. All right, I'm gonna put a couple more ants on this loop at least. Because there's such a long walk time that it would be nice to have more of them in there doing work. Like there's a little energy, a little pocket there to store the one before they come back and make the second one. Kind of cool. And it's like a pinball machine or something. They like push a button and it goes flying into the loop. It's kind of fun. But this seems like a place that we want to spend a good chunk of our maybe have the divider by the first energy collider, so they say walking so far. Well, I did have that kind of originally, but then I started building these like this so that they were more even paths. Because, I mean, the 2 inner paths are shorter, but the outer paths then are about the same distance. So that was kind of the theory, is to, if they have the same walking distance or a similar walking distance, it'll be more balanced. Otherwise, you have this one where they go super fast, and this one where they take a lot longer. Kind of a this or that. What I wanted was to have, like if we come to this, it's a little bit smaller, a little easier to see. Was to, if they come up a line like this, they can check to see if there's one in here already working, and then to not count, or then to go on to the next one, so that they would always prioritize the first machine. But then I couldn't do the count out here because these counters inside here were not qualifying correctly with this one. So I would like to be able to have, but if you use the end counter gate, then it still doesn't let you do this outer count. So I would like to have like a two-tier counting system, where you can have like a count for a whole work unit, and then an individual count for a small segment. And this didn't seem to work that way when I was trying it previously. I could try it again, but it didn't seem to like to draw the end, or it didn't seem to like to let me have that larger counter along with the smaller counter. I suppose a possibility to fix that would be to put a smaller number in the outer counter, and or have an escape. No, I don't want an escape there either. Well, maybe. But yeah, all the designs that I've seen online, not that I've done a whole lot of looking, but the ones that I've seen online have been where people like, yeah, I tried the end counter gate. I tried that, and it didn't do what I wanted because I couldn't keep this larger outer counter measuring the whole system, which is what I want to have. But when I saw what I saw, I think they had like maybe a timer gate, only allowing ants to be like manufactured. So like they were taking in not the small workers, but maybe like the combined workers or the iron workers, and only allowing one small worker to be turned into a larger one after a specific time interval, or only allowing light bulb ants in after a certain time interval, and that's how they were keeping it in there, which might work okay, but it just feels unstable, and I don't really like it. I also don't really like... You posted the tech and nerdy stuff? Okay, cool, thanks. I don't really like this either, but I think the way to fix it is to put another one of those up and use one of these smart dispensers once we have the copper, which we actually do. Put one of these smart dispensers up, and then maybe we can, get by with that. I think I should reduce that a little bit and let them come in here and empty this out. Maybe even just one less. So they come in here a little more often than they go in there. Just to keep this clean. And then I need to also do that one too. Because otherwise they escape. Let's see. Nuptial flight is in a few minutes. We have 1, 2... Oh, we only have 3 this time. How close are you to being done? Oh, you're on your last couple of ants. We might still have 4. We have a gang pile over here, because we need to get these made. Yeah. Felt me right. Oh, no, never mind. It is. It's right. It's fine. Just got to get this one made, and then the next one made, and then we're okay. They might have been gummed up because of the lack of light bulbs or something. But we should be able to get that guy made, hopefully in the next couple of minutes. And I know you don't have any green. We'll get you, don't worry. Which I think we will. You're connected to that one, which is the flight one. I think you need to be replaced with a magic one. Can I make one? Yes, I can. Okay, so let's do this and move that into there. And that'll get the first screen that pops rather than first screen that pops in a specific area. And you're linked to the only place we have yellows. Oh no, that's empty. Oh no. Okay, we need more ants in that. Oh, I didn't. Oh, good catch. Good catch, good catch, good catch. Yeah, we tore through that yellow energy that fast, so I need more ants here. Actually, probably more than that even. Yep, gotta link the magic one. Got plenty of energy flowers down. Oh, look at those down there. Yeah, those gotta go. Plenty of energy flowers down here, but need more ants to do more harvesting. And now I guess we probably should have another look-see. Make sure there aren't any other ones popping up in out-of-the-way places. Like that. And this. Two lions working the flowers, delivering to one stockpile. Yeah, I might have to have them exiting in into a splitter and then have the return setups still. Maybe a backlog at the time it takes to drop off the other energy. You know what? You're right. That's a problem. Although, it's just because they come in a clump, I think. Like, they seem to be okay with it once they get stabilized. But I could definitely have two lines in here. Going in, like, covering different segments, so splitting it in half or whatever. And, having two drop-off lines to everything. Getting 20 of them in here would not be great, but I could just have a splitter here when they come in, splitting into the two lines. It won't be perfect, but it'll be better. Or I could do a version of that right away and just say, okay, well, one of you go here, one of you go here, do this line here, and then go down to there. Just split the drop-offs, basically. You didn't drop off. Does that not get close enough? That's unfortunate. Oh no. Just botched that. Get out of there. No, that is close enough. And it broke it. That's weird. It was fine until I put that in there. That's weird. Okay. Let's break these lines then. Let's do instead something different. I know you. Come over here. It's a little wackadoo, but it might work better. No. Only one of them is connecting to that. Why is only one of those lines connecting to that? Is it... Very weird. Yes, I know that looks even more insane. But it works. I needed to get the ants out of the way. I can think about how to clean that up now. I think it's because one of them was right on the point, so that's the one that was always winning, whereas these are now equidistant. Maybe. Okay, stop right there. Take all this out again, including you and you and you. Push this down a bit there. This needs to come in more centralized, I think. And then we can do the splitter. You'll go out like that and like that. And then this will go... Actually, that's not bad. Go there, and you go there. And then we can go... this. No, that broke that one. This. And then you'll go into that. That one's broken again. It's because at this point. If I pull that off? No. This is weird. Yeah, thank you, I know. Well, now I wish I'd have just left it the heck alone. Okay, that's damn good enough. Sorry you brought it up? Yeah. You back there. Bring this down here. Take that down there. Still good? Still good. This can go here now. This can go here now. And now can I break this without breaking all of this? This comes down this way. And I want you to go into that one. I think that's okay. Everybody back in. See what happens. Toss, toss. Toss, toss. Alright, there's our... blown out 4. We only checked to 3 drones this time. I have no idea what the attracting of the drones actually does, though. There's that. You're already gang piling up on another one. That's good. And so then what we could do here... Okay, no idea either? Yeah. Well, at least that's working now. That's good. And the old guys are able to escape either way. which is important. So then I think the next thing to do maybe would be to have another splitter here to split them into 2 separate systems here. Make sure that we have that. Make sure we have it all being covered in 2 separate loops, because I'm barely keeping up, yeah. But then that way it's still measured by the 1 counter, because it's a divider, it's a splitter, instead of being 2 separate lines. Right, I think that's all of the flowers, but more of them could pop up elsewhere, so we'll keep it. Oh, there's some right there, actually. There's some right in there. And I just gotta force them in here. So if to do that, I'd have to rebuild this whole damn thing, which I'm not really looking forward to doing. Yeah, in order to do it, I'd have to do that. And our energy thing fell out because we didn't have enough yellow energy, I think, keeping things going with the greens. And we lost a good chunk of our green energy income from over here because we aren't growing enough. And so that might be actually where we need to try. What we need to try to do is to try to get more green energy collection going on here. We do have this large area here, but getting ants there is going to be a pain in the ass. We also have a few somewhere up here, but those are going to be even more of a pain in the ass. I'm not really looking forward to that. Like, this island is big and weirdly shaped. So routing ants around it. Maybe that's what the ant launcher would be a good thing for. I do still want to work on the grid alignment for this stuff here too, though. A bit. But I also want to think about how to reconfigure it a bit better. And I don't know how I want to do that yet. 135, yeah, we got a lot more science to get done. We are keeping up, though, which is kind of good. No, I guess we're not. Pod workers work as they keep renewing, so you can send enough for what you want, and no need to keep sending more. You know, that's true. If I peeled off pod workers here, they could have their own recharging station. That might be a good idea. Is to just have a cast filter coming off at the end of this for pod workers. Send them marching on down over there. Have the thing built down here to do their refills, and they refill themselves. They feed themselves, refill themselves. So maybe that's what we should do now, is set that up. But where? How? If I do a assembler, renewing the pods, I need stuff, which we have to bring in. Okay, when they get old, they go into the pod maker. They can deposit the green energy into a thing otherwise. This would obviously be plugged into that. I have to be careful, though, that they have enough energy to feed themselves with at all times, but that should be okay. Okay enough, anyway. So if they come back across this one, like that, then we do a carry gate on them, which that. Get rid of that. Breathe there. Have two? Yeah, I could have two. Small one for them and a larger one for supplying out. Have them split to go either way, kind of what we did with the connection on the desert island. Where I had it. They come in. Just fill up theirs first. Yeah, that's true too. I could do this though, where I have them going into one or the other, and then if they still have energy, and they go back and go back through the loop again. But I could just have them fill theirs up. Yeah, we'd have a whole bunch sitting there then, but who cares? I guess, right? Right. So if I did another one. A large one. Jeff! Welcome in. Yeah, I'm trying to move on from yellow. We need to move to green. Energy, what's that? That's the thing you had before you had kids. And we do old gate here. Now that's the thing that Jeff has now. Old gate. Let's see. If they... Yeah, I guess that can go there. Something you had in your 20s? Yeah, that's the thing. And then we got to do a whole bunch of foraging. So... yeah, go to that one. Oh, man. This is, This place can be a bitch. Microtopia has an edible selection from magic. Oh! That's right, you can do that. Magic. Good catch. Unfortunately, losing all that fiber, but also we don't really need that much fiber anyway. So this here. Go there. Rails. Here, and then through that one to this one. You can come over here and over to there, and we'll of course do bypasses, but this is fine. Down to here. There's a couple down there, but I'm not going to go all the way down there for them. Our age, yes, we need fiber. Back this way, and then go between those guys. Come over here to these two. Go down there. Come and pick up those guys. There. Ooh. I should have done those over there. Come over here. There. Go up to your breakfast to 20 grams of fiber. Not me, man. This might also benefit from a second trail. Split trail. Especially if I go way the hell over there. Yeah, you know what? Let's do 2 trails here. Let's end that one there. Maybe even sooner. Let's split this to go up here, and then into there, and then back down to there. And from here, let's do a divider. Oops. You know what? Let's do this a little bit simpler. Like that. That is so weird. It's doing it too. So weird. Okay, how the hell could I fix that over here? Michael. Oh, we might be accumulating. So they went on their own paths, and they didn't connect until after another intermediary dot. Maybe on one of them. Not over there, while over here. Okay. So if I do that, and then I do that, now they work just fine. That is maniacal. Maniacal. Pull this down like that. Might even be maniacal. Still haven't finished with that yet. That's got to be finished before we bring anybody down here. So then I would like to bring each of these lines in a... Yep, that's a good job for Graspian. Bring each of these lines down here into their own thingy. We want bypasses galore. So if carrying material from here, go out. From here, go out. I shouldn't do them that long. Here. There. This is another good one here. Go there with it. Might be good. And then over here, this is a good spot. Something like right in here would be good. Connect you to that one. And then maybe like here would be good before you go on that super loop there. Something like that. Pulling the old guys off to go into there, and then they come out of this. You know what? Just run them out of this and into one of these lines. Doesn't matter which one. Because they're getting resorted here anyway. Just, I think, a good thing. But associated old pass after the carry gates too? Yeah, I could. But I think I'm going to wait and see how they do. With all that. So I'm not going to put the counter gate here yet, but I am going to do the path of null gate. Coming through. Coming through. This way. This way. Right into there. Actually, I can do the counter gate. Actually, I need a cast gate first. And then a counter gate. And I just won't set this cast gate to anything but what it already is, which is sentries. Then I can say how many I want down here. And I can see what all path is counted in that. So while they're being worked on, they will not be counted. But otherwise they will. Which I'm okay with that because this actually comes out. Once we have however many we're comfortable with down here, then this connector path comes out and we no longer accept new light bulb guys in there. One thing I want to do though is I want to do an old gate here. Also kind of on the temporary thing. If they get this far and they're old, before they go and get lost in here, I want them to go, actually they should get that there, wouldn't they? They should. Yeah, they should. I don't need that. They'll get picked up as old there and get recycled or recharged or whatever, which is good. Oh yeah, I was going to put some concrete grid down here. Yeah, that doesn't happen. As soon as this is done, which it needs yet 2 more fabric, then we can move on. We have 308 green energy globally. There's 45 here. Oh, there's 45 of them here. Trash bin. Is further in any case stockpiles are full? Yeah. I really don't want to do a trash bin. But you know what I'll do? Is I will do a small stockpile here and do this here. Every so often I'll just have to check that. But the universal grabber, the universal thing that I'm going to put down here in place of this one to take from that too. So actually what I could do is this. Put a regular one down here connected to this and put it first. Yep. This way they will always take from that. Assuming we need green energy somewhere. But we could do is both ideas. Grasping, which is have this here still. And then where the heck did I put trash can? Put that in here, which needs, there we go. And that way, if for some reason this fails, then that will succeed. But this is kind of the emergency storage for them. I'm gonna need the stuff for the smart dispenser down here eventually. For now, I'm just gonna put a regular one in. Uh-oh, dad joke. I want to add a couple more back into this. I had a date last night. It was perfect. Tomorrow, I'll have a grape. Banana to test the new setup, you huge schmuck. Do the telescope tower being able to build on the island? Yeah, the radio ones. Yeah, we'll get them going pretty soon. As soon as we get a few more energy. Well, 100 and a few. I think it was 300 for that. Or science points, not energy. Yeah, I think it's 300. Let's see. Yeah, 300 radio stockpile. Yep. Memory like a sieve. Hey, you and me both, buddy. You and me both. This isn't gonna work right. I had too much glass. This needs to have 2 stockpile gates. Yep. This one, okay, greater than 5. This one will be that instead, greater than 5. This one now needs to be this less than 30. So if we have 30 glass, then don't bother coming in. And then we can do a counter. Yeah, we tested that last time, so that was good. That was real good. Do a counter gate here. 1. Actually, I could just do that 2 here. Fine. This one's fine with the output because if we've run out of them, then I want to send them back out onto the line. You though, my friend, you need the same thing, which is going to be a little bit more snug. Try moving it over a bit. Stockpile gate here. If this is less than 30, it does look much more comfortable. Not much, no. Another stockpile gate here, which doesn't fit. So I might move that other one over. Nope. Oh. This, it got wonky. There. This one, greater than 5. this was going to be a 4, right? Yeah. And a counter gate. There. Let's move you over there. Move you over there. Bypass here. And then this bypass here. Yeah, we have too much glass. That couple there. Maybe I want to steal the next person that comes by. Have them unload it. There you go. Now you can get lost. Excellent. Yeah, we have plenty of glass now. So that might mean that we can do some more of this, although our space is a little bit limited going forward. Can I delete these now? Maybe. Yeah, we use that green energy immediately. Okay, how is this build going? It's done. Okay, good. Let's get this started with, if nobody on the loop, I have far too much iron scrap again. I have no way of really using it here. I need a way of using this iron scrap somehow. I have so much, and I don't really have a way of using it here. I'm losing ants because of it. I guess I need to fly it back. The only thing we're flying back now is light bulbs, and we're not getting very many of those anyways. So maybe I do... Poly building bypasses like a Vogon. I don't know that I really need this anymore, and I'm not using it either. I guess we could get rid of that one. Don't really need it. That can go in there. And if we don't have any light bulbs to send back, then I would like you to send back iron scrap. And now I need to go manage dealing with it. Here. This gets moved over there again. Oof. Glass. I'm not shipping glass anymore, am I? I don't believe so. Negative. Okay, good. I can repurpose that glass stockpile as an iron scrap stockpile. And then I can link that to a new dispenser up here. Am I using scrap on the main island? I'm using more of it here than I am. Yeah, they're still working on it. Still using it. I'm using a lot more of it here because I'm making iron drones and stuff in there. I'm using more of it here than I am on the other island. I don't know what to do with it, but yeah, I'm using it. And that just means I don't have to do as much mining, which is both good and bad, I guess. Oh my god, energy is still jacked up here. Like a parade of horribles here. Oh, they're stopping when they go to pick, too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this. Scheiße. I'm gonna have to split that track. That's gonna be a pain in the ass because they're all up in it. Although, I guess they'll just hang out there, but I won't be able to know if there's any of them that are lingering in there. Dying. Am I gonna have to wind this down? Yeah, it's very dense now. Am I gonna have to wind this down and get them all out of there? I want to do that. All right, back to this. We don't need miners. We have miners. When we get grubs, we should be getting bus ants here, not miners. And then they're going primarily into here. I feel like Lazarus here stroking my beard. Well, let's pull Pod Worker 2s off. If we see any at that point. This one's gonna make it there. As long as they can feed themselves, which may or may not happen right away. What I can do is relink this temporarily to this one over here. Yeah, that's true. I've been stealing all the bulbs. I don't have any glass to steal the bulbs with. What do I have coming in here that I don't need also? We could make our own bolts here. There's no other room for it. I guess there should be a double stockpile gate here. Wait, that's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. Anyway. If this stockpile, if we need them, and this stockpile here has at least 5, then you can take them. Definitely need more larvae. Take that stupid hat off. What'd you do? Catch my double stockpile without the exit route and try to bust me for it, Graspian? Yeah, if we need light bulbs and have light bulbs, take light bulbs. Otherwise, take iron. That's a good decision-making tree. Now, of course, the shit thing is here. We don't get that much glass. We aren't getting that many light bulbs. And we're charging them just fine. Charging the light bulb guys just fine, but we need more coming in. What are you doing? Oh, the miners are coming in there. Did I want that to happen still? No. Wait a minute. Yes. Shit. This should be a small worker. We should only make them when we absolutely need them that way. This was right. And then a counter gate here. Make sure I don't have too many of them in there. Because this is pulling the old guys off to go into there all the time. If they fail this one over here for whatever reason. You're also checking for light bulbs, but I should actually make you like 3. And this way we get the miners from the recycled guys and only make them from new guys if we absolutely need them. Which maybe we never do. Maybe I disabled this for a while. We have... Well, we still need the glass, though. Dang it. Glass is the pain. Because there's... Here on this island, there's no way to just get glass. It's all tied up with everything else. The only place to get glass alone is over here in the desert. You did say glass is a pain. Yes, but it's also a pain. Yeah. I can get glass over here just fine. I could ship light bulbs all the way over there instead of making them locally. Lesai. Yes. Especially because we do have somewhat of an abundance of them. I could ship light bulbs over to there, to the jungle. Pain is bread in French. Yes. Yes, it is. This needs to have some adjustments done. We're starving out on fiber again. How is they doing a cascade here? Oh, it's not from, because they can't forage, right? Of course. Or can't cut. Can forage, not cut. I don't know how I want to do this. Ouch. It hurts my head to think about. Definitely use some more green. How is this going, by the way? Anybody over here? Get rid of that. No? I guess I could just check the counter gate. That'd be the easy way to do it. No. Because they're all getting used up into here or into whichever of these manufacturing areas are still open. But that might be changing soon. And that one just escaped. You're going to go get made into... Yeah, I don't want you going to get made into one of those. I want you to come this way. I want you to get made into a miner. I want you to get made into a one of these. If we have sufficient light bulbs. You know what? I don't care if we have sufficient light bulbs. I want you to get made into one of these anyway. Bypass. I can do that. I have the technology. Huh? I might just have to bring over glass. Just the flax, ma'am. Just the flax. Or glass bulbs. I may have to fly them over here. But yeah, bolts and plates could technically be made over there. Over here. I just need more room on the bus. Let's fly bulbs over. I'm only gonna want like 5 of them in there. how to do this better, though. How to do that better, I should say. I know it, but they're so slow. Yeah, I know it. I need to be more patient, I guess, maybe. Stop sending them? I basically did. I mean, I gave them a cap. They will only send if we have 5. And this operates at 3. So we should be okay. But, yeah, it's just so slow. Plus, I keep doing this to bypass the 3 limit. I could knock that down a little bit more, I guess. Oh, yeah, I could. You're right. I mean, I could disable the dispenser entirely. But right now, it's not being used anyways. Because I would have to have 5 of them in order to send them. I guess I could up that to, like, even 10. It's not being used anyways. Because we're not anywhere near that. But I just need more glass. Oh, we have one. We have one. There we go. Do it. How many do I want on that loop? Probably a lot more than 4. To be honest, probably more like 8 or more. Reassign the green pods back to their own stockpile. I know what you mean. That? Oh, this one over here. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good point, good point. Now that we have some. The issue was before we had them. Ah, here comes our second little friend. Alright, so that's working out well enough. I think for this, I need to disable this for a while first. You could pass the old gate. Just turn old. get where you need to go now? I really don't need a smart dispenser here, though, anymore. Because we only have one stockpile of those. So why spend the LED and whatever it was on the smart guy? Don't need it. And copper and an LED, don't need it. I think disabling this so we can try to accumulate a little bit of green energy or yellow energy. And then disable this once we've accumulated a bit. Although honestly I don't know that it's going to do a damn bit of good. The part that's the issue, actually this doesn't need to be smart either anymore. The part that's the issue is so many things are tied into yellow energy now. And this guy, everything. So I would have to rebuild this pretty fast. I suppose I could fish the workers out of there and send them on a side loop here someplace. Like let's turn this off. And then every time I see one here, I send them out into that loop. Oh, but I need an old gate here. Oh, I did that one a little too prematurely. You can go old. You can go old. Anybody else moving? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna pause. I'm pausing right now, but just that way those didn't get gummed up poorly. Okay, so let's do this, but put one in here, just to mark that I have a thing there. Do this, but put one in here, just to mark that I have a thing there, although that's gonna get changed a little bit again. And just do this wacky, wacky, wacky. Finding lines. Okay, so when they come out of this, oh yeah, use a large eraser. There you go. There we go. Okay. When they come out of this, I want them to go into a splitter. Divider. here and there. And then I think what I want to do is just do basically straight lines. Okay, you go straight down like this, and go across a little bit, and come all the way back down here to there. Then go across a little bit, and come all the way back down to here. And across a little bit, all the way back down to here. Now this might miss some flowers, but it'll be good enough. And then you'll come in and actually go to there. We don't need this anymore. And I'll actually redo some of that too. And then we do the same kind of thing, and then I'll do exit gates here when they come back into the grid here. Yep, that's perfect. Do number 2 here. So I might miss a few flowers, but I'm going to get most of them. And this is about the easiest, most thorough method I can think of without killing myself in the process. Although this little bit here is going to come over and then go back up that because there was a few over there. And then you'll go into there, which I might do a little bit differently. So they're going to go in there. Do I want them to come back together again and split again? Yes, because I want to make sure that they're on even paths. But I think exit gates in from the southern travel lines. Right. They'll exit here each time, basically, onto these things here. As they come back up, they'll exit if they have if they're carrying. But when they come in here, and we do a check. You know what? Swing you over there. We do a check here. Only from the north, not partway traveling south. I could. Yeah, I could. Oh, I see. You cross them over. Yep, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Let's do this and that. Let's take this one out for right now. That's the inbound line. Let's take you like this. Maybe pull you down there. This gets yoinked over there like that. This can be brought in like this. And then you come down this way. Just go into there. Cleaning this up now. This one got disconnected. Bastard. Maybe I can just do that. No, that's getting broken. What the hell? Let's flip these. I think it might be a little bit less insane to have them be, or maybe even just like that. That may be better. Does that break it entirely? Yes, it does. What if I do this? Okay, that's good. This can come up here. This can be something. That can go over there. Okay, and now we need carry gates. Enter if carry. Good. That goes here. And here. And here. And here. I don't like that. You know what? Let's bring this down to there. Well, to here. And you there. And then you there. And you there. And then samesies goes here. And then to there. And then to there. There. And then, Kalzamar's idea. As we get about halfway here, putting carry gates, taking from this one onto that one, this one onto that one, mother effer. There. And then this goes here. I can't even see the line. Okay. There. There. That way they can evacuate about halfway down. If they've already carrying, they can get out. And get to the exit here. Like the way that looks. Let's do this here. And that there. With the bypass. Yeah, they'll go out onto the whatever the bypass is. That is the bypass, basically. They get to shortcut the loop, and then they get to exit the bypass. Alright. Put this back up to 20. They're already all in that loop, so they all should register the ones we have there. Obviously, we need a couple more. But those of you who are old can exit right now. And then, oop, I forgot about that part though. Give me, this. And I take this this line out. Otherwise they just loop. And you're old. Don't do old. What's up with the olds? Get out. Old. There. Actually, I think I had it like that before. I'll see that old gate there. Who cares? Alright. Y'all are picking now. Picking and a grinning. They all come back together again after depositing to be split evenly again. Otherwise, I'll end up with one line with 5 or 0 and one line with many. Yeah, probably the best. So there could be some flowers here that got missed. What are you gonna do, you know? Or bypass lines for the closer ones? I mean, you could use that same logic to say that I should have a billion bypass lines. You could also use that same logic to say, well, why don't I split this 6 ways instead of 2 ways? Tiny little slices there. Because I could split this 6 different ways and not have these cross connections here. More ants on the line? Yeah, probably. Kind of waiting to see how they balance out. Separate stockpile for each line. Yeah, but then I gotta make sure I'm using magic ones for yellow. And I don't know that I want to do that yet. Smart ones. If I did that, what I would want to do then is actually have 4 drop-off points, 2 per stockpile, or slingers. Bad slingers? I think so. Yeah, I have slingers. Then I gotta load it. So, my base is eating yellow energy like candy. Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't even disable it. So that's it's going into here quite a bit of it. That is. Obviously, we're putting it into. Wait, can I put green energy into science? Any reason why I can't put green energy into science? Do I have to have the inventor 2 in order to get? Oh, well then let's use green energy for science. For science. Green. You'd wait for the towers? We're already there. This one you mean? Radio stockpile? We're there. We just got it, actually. Build across surface. Materials inside will be used to construct buildings anywhere on the map. So that's, I need to replace those in like the areas of the building materials. So, oh, science towers. But you get, each unit of energy gives you a little bit more science, right? So, oop, I popped you. That's fine. So there's only benefit to using the green instead of the yellow here. I mean, the same applies to this too. Like I am using the green for this. Oh yeah. So these. Smaller capacity. What did they take to make? LEDs. Ugh. Use 1 ant to man the radio stockpile and use the smart dispenser and change the stockpile as required. Oh, I see what you're saying. So only use it to store the items that I need at the exact moment for building so that I, for example, no longer have to transport any of this bullshit over here. Concrete, the fabric, the plates, and the bolts. I just use the smart dispenser to take a few of those items into the thing to build the thing and then toggle it to the next thing to build the thing. Okay. In that case, we can take these all out of here. Let's see. You are plates. You're gone. Yeah, for building. So the plates, the bolts, unless I'm using them to make ants, I don't need the plates, the bolts, the concrete, the whatevers, the whoever's, the whatevers. That sounds like the thing to do. Jeff doing that thing he do. Basically, we see grubs here, and that's it. That ridiculously simplifies this whole setup here. Maybe one, transfer from one item to the other, transfer to regular stockpile, rinse and repeat. Yep. I get it. So for this... They can build from any radio stockpile, no matter what island. Yeah. I don't really need this anymore either. Okay, that takes care of you. So the radio stockpile, I'll put down here maybe? Nice to clean that up, yeah. Frickin' disaster area. Who designed that shithole? Come down here a bit more, though. So we need a magic dispenser. And I can simplify what I'm flying over from the, whatchamacallit island to, although, am I dispensing here wire and bolts? I should actually be making diodes, not here, but on the desert island anyway. Make sure it's set to nothing until needed, yep. And then, so then I bring in, just a single ant, and I guess I have the ant here all the time. And then I don't know how to limit it otherwise. Actually, yeah, just do that. It's fine. Going off the line is required? Yeah, I could do that too. As long as I have an exit for it. Counter gate. And then old gate. Yeah, I can manually transfer. Oh, you're talking about sending items? Oh, that's an idea also. Like if I wanted to send a bunch of iron, can I do this button there? And you can. So yeah, I may not need the ants there at all. If I wanted to transfer a bunch, but then I could just transfer it all back. That would be fine. Yeah, I know it's not what you meant. There's caveats there. There's potential flaws there, but also, why the heck not? So what I need to do, though, is I need to build the thing here. So what I need to not do, actually, is I need to no longer send over... I do need to send over fabric because I'm trying to trash it. I do need to send over light bulb because I need to use them. But I do not need to send over copper. If instead I replace that with a manufacturing area here for diodes and send over the diodes instead. But then at that point, right now I'm using the diodes to make LEDs. I do have the ability to make resin here, right? I'm not at present making resin, but I think I do have the ability to do so. Because the resin recipe is... Wait, what's the resin recipe? Fiber and concrete? Fabric. Ooh, fabric and concrete. Oh, yeah. I should be making diodes and LEDs here. Better resin recipe on the near horizon? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we flew out 4 guines this time. Because I can make the resin from the fabric that we're getting, at least on occasion, from this. Oh, I got problems. I'm not using enough iron, which making other stuff here would be useful in that case. But any flyers that come off of this and get crushed here, I can turn that fabric plus concrete into resin. And then I can make glass. And then I can make LEDs. I have some fiber here too, yeah. I just don't really want to harvest it here, but yeah, there's a little bit here. Not much. Not much at all. I think I need to smelt more glass. I think I need to add another smelter in here. One of the concrete stockpiles is full. Oh yeah. Good catch. And another worker on this line. Good timing on that. We'll have 2 of them smelting glass now to get a little bit more light bulbs made. So, so if we did this and we made the resin here from that recycled fabric instead of sending it back, and we made the diodes here, then we wouldn't have to send over the light bulbs for the diodes. We'd still send them over for other reasons, but we wouldn't have to send them over for the diodes. And then we could make the LEDs here, and that's even better. So I think I will work toward that. Let's also then, so in that case, I need to have 2 of these facilities here. And a factory, at least eventually. So once we get those things saved up, which they need fabric, so we'll get the fabric going to enter that one. What did you need? Oh, you need the diode, so we won't be able to do that, the diodes and the resin until we get these going, but that's okay. We'll make the resin first, and we'll make the diodes later. We have concrete getting made here already. We have the the fabric once we get it, use what we need to use here. And, yeah. And I can use a radio stockpile to build those buildings. I can, yes. True. I could transfer over the fabric that I need into the thing. Another dad joke for Jeff. Where's the one place you should never take your dog? The flea market. Scratch that idea. And then I needed diodes. Which are... no, resin, which is here. Magic. 2 Oof. Alright, so that gives us what we need. Now we just gotta build it. But we can build that. But we'll build that next time, because this time is over. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll move those things here to this island, to manufacturing here. Take them out of here, which is a good idea anyways, because we should try to only make the things here that we can harvest here. That'll simplify things a bit. Hopefully this is working out better, although we probably are going to need some more ants on this loop as well. Something to keep an eye on, but it looks like they're still gobbling through that yellow energy as fast as they possibly can. But yeah, as I said, we'll leave this here, and we'll come back on Thursday with some more. Let's switch to that. Thank you, Jeff. For the YouTube. Check out the YouTubes. There will not be a new episode tomorrow. I had some family stuff earlier tonight, so tomorrow will not have any YouTubes. We're going to take a look at what Mr. Taco is doing. It's Taco Tuesday. Playing Oxygen Not Included, a game that I really need to get back to. So we'll raid him and see what he's up to in that. Stick around for that raid so you can be counted in it. Also, yes, the Discord server, Chill Gaming Friends Discord. Jeff, Lana, Calidorn, and I are the hosts of that. And come and hang out with us. We hang out, we chat about pretty much anything, share memes, talk about games, technology, and make fun of Calidorn on a good day too. So we'll look forward to having you all over there. What'd you say, Jeff? Ah, yep. You are welcome, guys. Calzamar, Jeff, Graspian, thank you all for coming, hanging out. Who else is here? Uther's here on the YouTubes. Anybody else here on Discord today? Or on Discord, on Twitch today? I don't think so. Nobody else said anything anyway. But we'll leave this here for now. We'll raid out to Taco, see what he's up to, and oxygen not included. And we'll be back on Thursday with some more Microtopia. Thank you all for coming. Have a good one. Bye for now.